Wubba lubba dub dub!
Alright, I figured I'd do a video about this rabbit before we take it apart and do the winter upgrades. It's an ABA turbo. It's got JE 9-to-1 pistons and stock rods. Short runner intake manifold that I built. It's got a on-3 performance GT 3071. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's an on-3 performance turbo GT 3071. That's a tile wastegate, old school tile wastegate, eBay blow-off valve, 630cc injectors. It's got a 272 cam in it, but no springs. One of the videos at the dyno, I think we were floating the valves up top, so one of the things we gotta do is upgrade the springs in it. What else? It's really not much about this car, really. So block, other than pistons, is stock. Head, other than a 272 cam, it's stock. Short runner intake, like I said. It's got an eBay radiator that I built a shroud and put dual fans in it. It's on micro squirt. Other than that, the other things are just custom stuff that you see that go with a micro squirt. You're able to convert to, it's a Mark IV coil. I'm not using a stock distributor right here. Not using that. I'm using that. That's my boost solenoid. It's got a, I believe, a 16-pound spring in it, but we're able to bring it up to 26 pounds with that guy. I built that catch can right there. I got one up top that goes to this one, and then the one on the bottom with a big hose on it. If you have a small catch can, from what I've seen, or from what I've learned, if it's not breathing, then you'll start blowing out seals. Rear main seal, front main seals, you start having a lot of oil leaks. So if you have a big catch can and a big opening for it, all that crank race pressure is going to have somewhere to go rather than push seals out. I think that's it for the motor. This is a street trim, at least that's what I call it, a street trim. 205/50 on 15s. Those are XXRs. I forget what the hell they are. Paint job is actually Rust-Oleum. I painted it like 3-4 years ago, a while ago. Not much to it. Oh yeah, there's an intercooler in there somewhere. It's hiding, but there's an intercooler. It's an eBay special too as well. Nothing fancy. Let's see. Let's go inside the car. It's got an NRG seat. It's got, man, planted base for the seats. Not much in the interior. It's got it used to be a Mark 1. It's a Mark 1 dash. Jason has a Mark 2 dash in his Mark 1. And then for the micro is actually mounted behind in here. It's back here. You can't really see it. So I have a tablet dash that goes right here. This is just Velcro. And then all the wiring and all that. Man, I hope you can see this. I got my custom fuse box right here for the micro and all that. 2 relays, actually 3. One for the fuel pump, ECU injectors and coil. And then fuses in there. So at the track, you've seen me struggle with launch control. That I said it's been an issue. Let me get some light. There's my phone. I'll grab my phone. You've seen me say about the button having issues with it. That's a button right there. It's a stock Mark 1 e-brake button. and this e-brake's kind of loose, so when you push it down, sometimes it pushes the button on the side, and kind of leaves it activated, so I can rev over 5,000 because that's where my launch control is set to. That's also the launch control switch. I can turn it off and on whenever. If I'm doing a burnout, I just turn it off so I can rev to the moon while holding the e-brake up, and then turn it on when I'm on the line or at the line. What else? Not really much in here. Oh, here's the fuse box I was talking about. It's kind of dark here, so that's the stock stuff up there, and then this is the stuff that I added. And then microscope wiring goes down here, and then like I said, it's up here, back here. Got the Velcro there to mount the damn thing, to mount my tablet. I have a tablet that goes here. Other than that, car is pretty simple. It's actually on Raceland coilovers. It's actually still on an 020 and 90mm axles. 020 90mm axles, and a Kennedy, no, not Kennedy, Kentucky clutch that I had made. It's a stage 3 ceramic clutch. Yeah, other than that, thought I'd put this video up, or record a video before we tear it apart. Yeah, it's basically gutted. So planning on getting a 10-point cage in here. I was gonna go with a 6-point, but I think once you go over 10 seconds in a quarter mile, you need a 10-point cage, I believe. So instead of going with a 6-point, might as well just send it and do a 10-point cage, and just keep running until we'll see how fast the ABA can go. I know there's other people out there making more power and running faster. We're just doing our thing here. There's also another rabbit here, white rabbit. But this one's got its own plan. I think that's red lipstick, I think. I don't know about these things. The interior of that dash is really clean. It's gonna be a street car, really. Look at the door cards. Clean. So this one's getting an ABA as well. The motor's actually sitting over here. Motor for it's sitting right here. It's also probably going to be on micro as well. Everything here is going to be on micro. And then if you're wondering, I use 22-inch what are they called? Rach Masters M&H. Yeah, M&H. And these are 22 by 8 by 13. So those are my my drag slicks. And then up here, I'm working on a new short runner with the VR6 throttle body. And then these up here, max speeding rods. Like I said, I have JE pistons with stock rods. So we're gonna be using max speeding rods right here. Max speeding rods. So those are gonna go in here pretty soon. And also the biggest thing that we're doing to the Rabbit is we're switching over to E85. So my goal next dyno session is probably gonna be try and hit that 400 number, and then take it to the track and see how fast we can go. So we're taking the motor out so we can upgrade it, but at the same time, this car is gonna get a full paint job. We're gonna paint it in this garage. We're gonna paint it in here. We've painted it Jason's Rabbit before in here. You'll see it on another video. We've painted that car in here before. So we're pulling this motor out so we can paint the engine bay, start the body work on it, and then paint it. I'm thinking about doing auto gray because I saw a screaming deal somewhere online, so I gotta get that. And then this is like bed liner, so we're gonna try and strip this off, strip the bed liner, and then paint the engine bay in auto gray, and the whole car is gonna be in auto gray. So yeah, other than that, we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.